Today is my first day of school. It's kind of weird. I've never really liked school before, but I know when this semester's over, it's gonna be a weird moment. Cause that's it. I'll be done. I'm on my way to the village to meet a friend of mine. He has this really cool toy. I gotta show it to you. It's hilarious. What's up? What's up, bro?
My boy.
Oh my God, is this it?
Yep. No. The suitcase. Here.
Suitcase, man.
What? He's got to catch a plane.
You got to catch a plane?
Wait.
Taxi!
Taxi!
So we got my boy Matty, my ex roommate. You know. R.I.P. We got
the captain
of the East Skate team, and then we got
Ricky, man.
Ricky
Bobby.
Ricky, man. What do we got here?
Got here electric unicycle. It's called the Tesla.
Ooh, clean, but don't be mistaken, it's not made by Tesla.
It just gets on and goes.
I'll just go here and get back.
He's doing slow right now. Incredible.
I like the ninja mask. I want. All right, look at this thing.
Naruto.
Like, what the heck? For some reason, it just reminds me of WALL-E. You know, like all those robots that like cut their hair and they're just flying down the tunnel. You know,
and he can just stop, just like no big deal.
And it's silent.
All right, we got to show you something. All right, we got to pull up the soundboard.
Our headphone users beware, man. Here we go.
So there is a built-in speaker in here.
Yeah, it's the little circles right in here. The speaker's right in here.
You picked the engine you wanted. All right, go for it. Go for it.
That revved though.
Sorry guys, I got gas.
Dude, no.
Sorry guys, got a little bit of gas.
I want one. He ate it. What happened?
Slipped a little bit. Slipped a little bit. Yeah, I'm good, man.
See you, Maddie.
See you, man.
Vicky?
Yeah.
I appreciate it, bro. Sorry you had to eat shit.
We'll see you later.
That shit is just too funny. Too funny. Hello. I was wondering about like registering for some
Vocal.
Yeah, where should I go? So I only need 5 more credits to graduate, and they can be any subject, doesn't matter. So I tried to see if I could get into a singing class because I've always wanted to learn how to sing, but that didn't work. I think instead I'm just gonna take some social media and marketing class along with a intelligence studies. If you're gonna get a pub sub from Publix, definitely order that shit online. I just saved myself like 45 minutes. Order online, skip the line. Definitely the way to go. Jack, what's up, bro? What's up? Instagram is
Jack_O'Malley1 or Jack O'Malley 1, something like that. You'll find
just type in Jack O'Malley on Instagram. He's the one and only. It'll pop up. What's going on, Abby?
Like, look, bro. Like, I literally, like, you can see the f***ing, like, you see what I'm talking about? You
can see like.
You sure that's not a browser issue?
No, yeah, this is from fall 2018.
Wait, let me get your Venmo in there.
Yeah, please do.
Do you want to help Abby get a new MacBook?
For the love of God, please. Oh my God, did you hear that?
What? Yeah, what was your throat?
I was trying to swallow, but I was trying to breathe.
See you, Abby.
Peace, bro.
So yeah, today is Monday, January 13th. This is my first day of school ever. It's just crazy. 22 years old. Ugh. It's kind of funny because I've never been a huge fan of school, but the past 2 years have been different, way different than my high school experience and my freshman year experience. I've grown a lot, I've changed a lot. I already know there's going to be a lot that I'm going to miss. There's a lot of stuff about USF or just college in general that I'm not going to miss, like taking classes that I don't need or I don't care about. It's information, it's stuff that, I can learn and use later on, but I would just rather not have to pay thousands of dollars for classes that I don't need right now. But the stuff I will miss is obviously my friends, hanging out, doing stuff, the parties, just the overall experience of being thrown into this big fishbowl full of college kids who have no idea what we want to do, and we're all trying to figure it out together. It's everything it's hyped up to be, that's for sure. I remember at one point thinking, I hated college, I hated the idea, I didn't think it was necessary. The idea of living in a dorm with a roommate, not having privacy scared the crap out of me, but when I finally just gave in and I decided to give it a shot and I basically said, fuck it, and I did it, I definitely have turned around now. I still think it's true that college is not for everybody. You don't need college to do everything out there, but for me, I definitely fell into that category of people who have no idea what they're trying to do. They're trying to find their passion and they just need some experience and some inspiration. But it's got me on the topic of thinking about stuff that you'll miss later on. Now, me personally, I'm a very nostalgic person. I find myself reminiscing a lot, but I'm no longer afraid of that, if that makes sense. A lot of people, when they think about the idea of graduating and moving on, it's scary because not only are they going to miss stuff, but they're coming to a point in their life where it could go anywhere. There's no set path. They don't know where they're going to end up. They don't know where they're going to be, what city they're going to be living in, who's going to be their friends. But to me, I'm starting to think of it more as like excitement. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm starting to like the idea of starting new because you don't get to do it that often. And I feel like people are also afraid of it because they're worried about getting stuck and not knowing where to go next. College is a very structured path. There's always people there. There's a set path for you. Courses, you already know exactly what you want to take to get the degree you want. It's all set there. You just got to follow the path that they designed for you. But once you graduate, there's no set path. There's no correct way to do things. You just got to figure it out on your own. And that can be scary. And that's understandable, being afraid of a blank slate. But me personally, I love a blank slate. Think about it like this, whenever you're stuck trying to do an assignment or you didn't know how to approach a problem and you go to your room and it's messy, there's stuff everywhere, and suddenly you just decide to clean it. So you clean your whole room, you get your desk all organized and tidy, and then suddenly your room just looks so approachable. You just see your desk all clean and nothing on there, and suddenly you just have this urge to well, okay, now I want to work. It's not so different to apply that to your life and the next step you want to take. Think of it like this. These are all things that I currently miss, like football, tennis, Quail Hollow, that's the neighborhood I grew up in, Xbox, Halo, Lincoln Park, Endeavor, 523, my dorm. These are all things that I miss. But, look how chaotic this is. You can't even read anything. If you try to go back to one of these things, it's just not the same. I don't know if you've ever gone and visited a house you grew up in or an old apartment, and just when you're standing out front trying to think about what it was like, and it just doesn't feel the same. It's not the same at all. It was way better when you lived it. And the part that's hard to accept, I feel like, for most people is that all this stuff is over. There's no more playing Halo 3. That game is over. There's no more being a freshman at USF again. There's no more having a dorm with my best friend. That stuff is over. And I can miss it, but it'll never happen again. And that's fine. Because as much as I want to keep missing all this stuff and keep thinking about all the good memories, to me it's just so much more exciting to starting it. Don't worry, I'm gonna hang on to this, but blank slate. Here's a blank slate. Here's a pen. What am I gonna write this time? Speaking of blank slates, last fall my ping pong head-to-head with Matt was 3-16. I lost 16 times. That's unacceptable. Well, blank slate. That is not going to happen this spring. I am going to have a winning head-to-head this spring. Watch.
All right, Matty B. We're doing a ping pong club.
Starting over 0-0, all right? Let's watch. Did you pick me? You picked me, right?
No, yes, you did.
Damn, I'm gonna go play football. Bye. Bye, Matty.
Me and Matt have an unhealthy obsession with ping pong. You know, I said earlier he's my ex-roommate. We lived together for 2 years basically, and we literally played ping pong like every other night. Just like 2 hours at a time. That's all we did. You could probably see it. Now I'm off to the football field. Gonna throw some routes with Ben. Get ready for the IM football season. Man, I miss football, thinking back. It's a sucky feeling knowing I'll never be able to put on my pads and play in front of my hometown again, but when you think about it, if you have something in your past that you seriously miss, appreciate that. You were doing something right. You were doing something you loved, and missing that is evidence that you were living. But that period in my life is over, and right now I have a choice. I can reminisce about the past and let that ruin right now, or I can appreciate those as memories and go make new ones. I'm 22. I graduate college in 4 months. I have everything ahead of me. So I'm gonna go find something else to miss. There you go. It's so much more exciting to... That was a fail.
He's quite got that one down yet. This one is pretty much got.
Pretty much got.
Yeah.
Where's my luggage? Oh, this is your building, man?
Bro, people love it, man.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of looks.